Hey guys, welcome in a new episode of Steven's Week, your weekly update about the technology and marketing scene of the world. First item that I want to share with you is a big move from Snapchat. The company is no longer named Snapchat, it's called Snap Inc. And next to their social platform, they are launching a set of glasses, spectacles is what they've been called, and they look like sunglasses, but they have two cameras installed that allow you to make 10-second videos with those glasses on. A little bit like Google Glass, but then a new version. It looks better than Google Glass. You see it when they make a video of you, but I'm really curious to see what this will bring. They have 3 colors, and I'm sure I'm gonna buy one to test them out as soon as they are available in Europe. I wanted to come back to the Snapchat spectacles, the glasses that they're gonna launch this fall. Business Insider did research about this among millennials, and the results are quite positive for Snapchat. About 5% of them is saying that they absolutely want to buy those glasses, and about 26% says they are really considering it. If you do the math and you calculate the number of active Snapchat users, and you're pretty conservative with these results, these guys from Business Insider, they calculate that Snapchat could sell about 3 million of those glasses in the first year. To give you a comparison, when Apple launched its Apple Watch, they sold 3.6 million in the first quarter, but an Apple Watch is of course 4 to 5 times as expensive as these spectacles. So let's see what they will do, but again, I'm one of those that says I'm gonna buy them absolutely. So this week was for me the week of Elon Musk. I hope you guys saw his keynote presentation about the plans of SpaceX to colonize Mars. Some of you will probably know this, that Peter Hinton and me, we often take groups to Silicon Valley and to the west coast of the US, and we had a few times the pleasure of visiting SpaceX already a few years ago, and we were amazed with their vision that they said that they would colonize Mars. Well, if at that point they would have told us that today they would make this plan so concrete, I don't know if we would have believed it. Because the ambition of colonizing Mars is so big, but then if you see the keynote that Elon Musk delivered today, it's like, wow. It's so concrete. They know exactly when to start, they know exactly how to do it. They have the plans of those rocket ships to ship, in the beginning, 100 people at a time to Mars, but in the future it's going to be like 200 or 250 people. The plan to make it a backup planet is what they call it. They said, you know, we're going to fuck up this planet, so we need a backup planet as soon as possible, and that will be Mars. And then you see that they're actually doing it, and it will take 40 to 100 years to make it a self-sustaining planet, but that is the ambition, that the humankind becomes a multi-planetary species and that we're gonna live on 2 planets. So what they told us at SpaceX is that their ambition is to get, as soon as possible, 1 million people on Mars to create that second planet and that backup planet. But again, if you see the plans, if you see the spaceships, if you see the theory behind it, it's amazing, and those things will happen in the next decade. So I cannot tell you how excited I am about this and how much I love companies that have such an ambition, and at the same time they create not just the story but also the milestones to make it happen. So that was huge news this week. So second week in a row that I'm going to talk about Microsoft. Last week it was about their ambition to kill cancer and kill it like it's a computer virus. This week it's about their full force investments into artificial intelligence. Microsoft is working on improved versions of their personal assistant, but they're also implementing an AI application that will be part of Office 365, so that they basically know what you're doing in meetings and that they can add services up to that. And one of the quotes that I really loved about in their press release was that Microsoft really believes that in a few years' time from now, all companies, and I mean all companies, will use conversational chatbots to increase customer service and to bring customer service to a new level of automation and proactivity that we've never seen before. So that's an interesting philosophy that they're having there. Twitter is for sale, as we know, but the question is who will buy it? And you hear names like Salesforce, you hear Microsoft, but another name that pops up quite often is Disney. And some press releases are saying why Disney won't buy Twitter, but others are saying that it could be really interesting for Disney and Twitter to merge. Just think about it. Disney is one of the biggest media companies in the world, and they're moving into the digital sphere. They bought Maker Studios a few years ago. They have their Magic Bands in Disney World, but they want to go full force in digital. And you know that Disney is strong in television and Twitter is strong in television, so maybe there's a possibility to create new opportunities there for advertisers and to improve the business model of Twitter by using the force of Disney. Disney owns ESPN, one of the largest sport broadcasters in the world, and if you know that Twitter is really powerful in sports and sport moments, well, maybe there's an opportunity for them as well. So I'm really curious to see what will happen to Twitter, but personally I think it would be a good move if they would merge with Disney. So let's see what's going on in the next few weeks. Facebook, Google, Amazon, Microsoft and IBM are partnering up for AI. So these major technology companies, they hold probably the biggest databases in the world. Well, these guys are going to work together now to boost the efforts on AI, and it's like a self-control system as well, so that they make sure that they follow some ethical rules. So this will probably install those ethical rules, but also will speed up the evolutions of AI again, as these major technologies companies are going to work together on this one. So this is it, guys. Thanks for watching this episode again, and enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you again next week. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Bye bye. See you next week.